as it baking lay, she looked at it and thought it seemed too large to give away. The poet tells us that the woman made a very small cake, but before she could give it to Saint Peter, she thought that it was too big to just be given away like that. Therefore, she needed another and still a smaller one, but it looked when she turned it over as large as the first had done. So the woman went on to make an even smaller cake, but it also looked as big as the first one. She was very greedy. Then she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it flat and baked it thin as a wafer, but she couldn't part with that. The poet says that the woman made third attempt to make a cake so small that she wouldn't mind giving it away. This time she took an extremely small lump of dough. When she rolled out the dough, her cake was as flat and thin as a wafer. However, she couldn't even give that cake away. So, in this wafer, it has been described wafer to a wafer simile has been used, and rolled repetition is there, alliteration is there. Then, for she said, my cakes that seem too small when I eat of them myself are yet too large to give away, so she put them on the shelf. Then the woman said that the cakes that seemed small when she herself ate them were all too big to be given away. As a result, she kept all the cakes on the shelf and did not give away to Saint Peter. Then, good Saint Peter grew angry, for he was hungry and faint, and surely such a woman was enough to provoke a saint. The poet says that Saint Peter's reaction to the woman was unbearable. He got very angry. He lost his temper because he was hungry and weak and needed to have some food very badly. The behavior of the greedy woman irritated Saint Peter. And he said, you are far too selfish to dwell in a human form, to have both food and shelter and fire to keep you warm. Then Saint Peter cursed on the selfish woman, telling her she did not deserve to have such comforts of the human life. She could not have a warm fire, a house to live in, and good food to eat whenever she wanted. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring all day in the hard dry wood. The poet tells us Saint Peter told the woman that she would have to build her own nest like birds do. She must dig holes into wood so that she could get worms to feed herself. Now then, up she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a woodpecker, for she was changed to a bird. Now, when the woman went up the chimney of her house, she was speechless. She had turned into a woodpecker. He had cursed. Saint Peter had cursed and changed her into a woodpecker. He said that she does not deserve to be a human being. The same woodpecker could be seen flying out of the top of the chimney. So, in this way, the greed of the woman made Saint Peter change her into a